Hello, 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 and happy day. Been running in here today. Wow. Yes, running in because I had some things to do this morning today, and that thing ends at 12 o'clock. But I am here to spend time with you all, check in with you, see how things are going for you. During this time, we're going to declare who we are today. We're going to then we're going to check in on those foundational habits that are so important. Yes. And lastly, we're going to do gratitude. So, this is the space for this. This is your reset. This is your time. Take deep breaths, drink water, feel yourself, honor yourself. Yes. And I am working on getting us in our loop community as well. I want to make sure that we are casting into that space as well. This is the time for you to relax, for you to spend some time caring for yourself. Yes, it is. And I'm excited that you are here in this space. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving yourself a moment as we check in with you. Check in with you today. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome into Happy Day, Commander. Happy day to you. So it doesn't matter what happened prior to this time. We're going to be present now. We're going to care for ourselves. We're going to honor ourselves during this time. So I want to know, have you been taking care of yourself? Okay. So let me introduce myself as an example of declaring who you are. I'm Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good. Multi-potential light, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. I'm the CEO of Your Goal Concierge and founder of Triumph Thriving Ministries, built for community leaders, mom energy leaders, those fixers, helpers, those who may be forgetting themselves while serving others. I know what it feels like to be deep down soul tired, but now I stand as the son of the Thrivers and I command my thriving. So I command my thriving by completing a Thrive plan. Yes. Let me give you all the link to be able to complete your Thrive plan. This allows you to become a commander of your thriving, be able to launch into the Thriveverse land safely within a Child Thriving Ministries where you can rest, rejuvenate, and build your legacy in peace. So there's the link down there for you to get your Thrive plan today. Would love for you to get yourself one. And also, that is how you introduce yourself. You share who you are, which is not a role and responsibility. You see, I started off with declaring who I am first. It is important. Okay. It's actually amazing if you would say, like, where you've been and who you used to be, right? And the story of transformation, and now you are this, right? Is amazing. And you can definitely do that as well, as you heard me say earlier. Okay. So, this is how you create or this is how you can declare who you are, which is so important because when you declare who you are, you know exactly where you're going, where you're going, where you're going. You're not going to allow circumstances to be a part of your experience that does not fit with who you are. Speaking of that, here is a form that you can complete that will help you to create your powerful introduction. It walks you through the creation of that. If you would like to work on really being able to declare who you are, it's so beneficial, so beneficial, so that you can present well. You won't be going on and on rambling, holding people hostage with your introduction. You will be clear. You have clarity about yourself when you spend some time walking through and creating your powerful introduction. So there you can get that. Okay. All right. And you all, I'm so excited that you're here. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to ask you all about your foundational habits. Yes. What are your foundational habits? Have you been doing your foundational habits that are so important? Those foundational habits are you eating, sleeping, drinking water, moving your body, getting sunlight? All right. Are you doing those things? And then I'm going to say one additional thing. The one additional thing that I would say is taking 15 minutes to be with yourself. It is powerful to take 15 minutes to collect yourself, be with yourself, regulate yourself, honor yourself. 15 minutes to set an alarm. It's, if whenever you're doing anything, actually this part of this interaction is 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. So it is so important that you give yourself that. It's nothing, y'all. That is like, let's see, how many 15 minutes is in an hour? 5, 4, 4, 15, 15, 30. 4 15 minutes in an hour. That's only a fourth of an hour that I'm asking you to do for yourself every day. And I know you all spend more time than that with doing anything for anybody else, right? So this is what I'm asking is for, and this is why we do this time right here. It's so that you can take this 15 minutes. Take this 15 minutes, okay? And be with yourself. Now, you can view this, but know that it's 15 minutes of time that you can actually spend loving on yourself, making sure that you're eating, sleeping, drinking water, moving your body, getting your sunlight, and giving yourself 15 minutes. I want to shout out to Ebony, who did my challenge, my well-being challenge, and today's the last day. She has done such an amazing job. I'm so excited to hear from her regarding how this challenge has benefited her in her life, and how she has been more cognizant about the care that she is supposed to give to herself. I cannot wait to hear about it. I'll be reaching back out to her, but shout out to Ebony. Um, Ebony, what's your last name, Ebony? I can't remember. Jones. Yes. And so I cannot wait to share with you all the results from that. And I will tell you that we also are offering this well-being challenge every other week. So not this week, but next week, Monday, we're going to do the challenge again. And we're excited to have people to join in on that. You can find that in the loop. You sure can. You can find that in the loop. Let me go ahead and pull that up for us. The Community Trial and Thriving Ministries has a loop that you can go into. I'm going to share that right now and allowing you to have participate in the well-being challenge. So we are making sure that we're eating, drinking, moving our body, getting our sunlight, and that we are giving ourselves 15 minutes. Okay, you all, this is my morning tea. I'm still drinking it, but right here on hand, I have my water. But I actually drink okra water. So I have my okra water in here. I had groceries delivered. So we're gonna have sausage and chili. Well, actually, chili dogs. We're gonna have chili dogs for lunch. Well, brunch, lunch, and then I have to think about what's gonna happen for dinner. But we are so excited. I hope that you all are mapping out these kind of things for yourself, making sure you have your water, your tea, your items are on hand to go ahead to nourish yourself. Making sure you're getting some sunlight. Now, it's at 96 degrees here in Tulsa, and they said it feels like 112. And so, whew, make sure you have your sunscreen on when you're out there. If you're going to be out there long, unless you're doing some kind of running around. But I did get a little sunlight today. I'm excited about that. And then what else? What else? Making sure you move your body. I done went up and down my steps in my apartment. Let's see, went down, came up, went down, came up. Okay. And I have my vibration plate right here. So I'm gonna try to get on that. It's about it's for 10 minutes of time. So yeah, you all make sure you care for yourself. We only have 2 minutes left of Happy Day Commander. So the last 2 minutes, what we do is gratitude. Gratitude. Yeah. So let me get my journal here. Ooh, I just dropped something. Did y'all hear it? I'm gonna get my journal and my planner, and I'm gonna do gratitude. And then at 12:15, we're going to switch over to the Try on Thriving podcast. All right, today is. Did I miss Sunday? I think I missed Sunday. I know I did gratitude on Sunday because we had the Sunday gathering. FYI, we have Sunday gathering at 11 o'clock on Sundays. So you can tune in. We have that. It's also on YouTube. You can go to the YouTube, which is at YGC Thriving. And you can go on over there and check out the last episode. It was amazing. I must say, it was great. Okay. So what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for lessons that I learned. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for the resources that I have. All the resources, people capital, financial, mental stability, just all the amazing resources. And I needed to remember that right now. I need to remember that right now. Resources. And then I am grateful for, I'm actually grateful for them chili dogs because I have been craving chili dogs. So I'm going to say chili dogs. All right. What are you grateful for? What are 3 things that you're grateful for? Make sure you note those things today. All right, you all, we're going to transition over to us having our Try on Thriving podcast. Okay, and so excited about that. Just a moment. We'll be right back.
All is well. I am safe. I am enhanced.
Yes, yes, yes. Happy day to everyone, and welcome to Try on Thriving podcast. Yes, we are so excited to be here today for you. Let me make sure that I am sharing my full screen here. Yes. Yes. Happy day and welcome into Try on Thriving Podcast. This is a space where we talk about the Thrive Plan, where we are going to audit this episode. Okay. We're going to audit this one, this particular Try on our Thrive Plan today. But let me introduce myself. I'm Erica Kessie. I'm the son of the Thrivers. I am the founder of Child Thriving Ministries and the creator of the Thrive Plan. Let me just tell you a little story about that. There was a time where I was busy, busy, busy doing everything for everybody else. I was the strong friend. I was always there for everyone else. And then I lost a child to an ectopic pregnancy. So once losing that child to an ectopic pregnancy, I recognized that around me, I had many people who were very dependent and many people who uh, they did not have the capability and capacity to be there for me, right? So when I had a conflict, which was losing a child, they could not step in the gap and be there for me. It was hard. It was very hard. And so hard that I lost my will to live. Yes, yes, I lost my will to live. And so, with losing my will to live, as a therapist, I'm a licensed professional counselor. I decided, okay, well, listen, what I do with all my clients is I give myself a safety plan. Well, I went ahead and was sitting down in my office creating a safety plan for myself. And I had the epiphany, oh, why don't we have a plan to thrive? Safety plans are for when you get to the point where you are wanting to end it and or when you have lost your will to live. Why don't we have something that prevents this? That is a tool that prevents this. And so I said, let me create this. So I went about creating a Thrive plan for myself. Okay. And then I recognized that I can share this with each one of my clients. And my goal is for every single person in the world to have a Thrive plan because there's no reason why we can't plan our thriving. No reason why we should not do this for ourselves. Okay. So that's the origin story of the Thrive plan. And now I have completed over I would have to say over 700 Thrive plans. And I am so grateful for all the people who completed the plan and have become commanders, those who are commanding their thriving. So we're going to actually go over one of the Thrive plans that we have had before. Okay. A person who has completed one, we're gonna walk through it today. Okay, let's walk through it today. All right, so I have a Thrive plan pulled up here, and I'm going to walk through it with us. Okay, so this is a Thrive plan. It says here, it describes what it is. It's a self awareness, reflection, and operating system. It is personalized so that this is for you. It is for you. It's no one is going to have the same. It's like one thing that a lot of other modalities or offerings, they are telling you a cookie cutter way of doing things. No, the Thrive Plan says you get to create your plan and it's based on you. All right. So it invites you to move from your trigger sensations into coping. Because a lot of times what happens is we've learned to really serve others, right? It's been a part of our conditioning to serve others, to be there for people, to help people, right? And so that means you focus outward and you forget yourself, right? But what I would like for people to understand is what you need to do is actually focus inward, really recognize who you are, and then let all of that good loving and all that good like overflow onto all the people that are around you who are meant to be involved with you. It's just a switch in how you can think about caring for yourself. And that's how you become a commander. Okay. So the first thing I ask is for you to consider and think about what are your trauma reactions? What are the things that you do naturally? So this is the conflicts that show up in your life, and then you naturally go to a trauma reaction. And that reaction is what you have done to survive. The goal is to not survive, but to thrive. So that's why we have to look at this, right? What trauma reactions? So, for example, let me go ahead and make sure that this is ticking by because I want you all to have this. So, this is the link for you to also go ahead and get your Thrive plan, and we can walk through it together right now. Right now, go ahead and pull yours up. Go ahead and get yours. I have the link ticking there for you. Okay. Go ahead and get yours and we can walk through this together. Okay. So, this is, you're going to mark your trauma reactions. And so, really thinking that through, this particular person put down freeze as their trauma reaction. But let me explain the other ones. Fight is aggressively pushing to complete or handle situations, even if you neglect yourself, right? Flight is running from and ignoring and or avoiding situations. Freeze is the overthinking, overanalyzing, procrastinating. Flop is when you fall out or you go to sleep and you're falling into sadness and depressed mood so you don't respond. And then fawn is when you are a people pleaser, you're apologizing and you want to be the peacemaker. So these are trauma reactions. This is what people are doing. They have learned to do these particular reactions in order to survive. And so, what is it that you do? Okay. This person said freeze. All right. So, going down here, then what are the sensations that's happening in the body that cause them to go to freeze? The sensations for this person physically is a heart pounding. Then they get busy doing a lot of things. Mentally, they are self-sabotaging. There is forgetfulness and over analyzing. So if you are walking through this Thrive plan as well, you're doing your own, then consider what are you doing? What shows up when you have a conflict physically? What shows up mentally? And you have a listing of things to mark. And then you have an option to put other if you would like to. All right. Then what are your emotional triggers? What are the things that are showing up emotionally? This person says they're irritable, they have mood swings. Those are the two that they marked as the way that they shows up in them when they are in conflict. And then lastly, spiritually, they feel a reduction of loved activities. They feel detached, distracted, and a reduction of social interaction when they are in conflict. So just imagine all of this stuff popping up right now, just popping up. You are in conflict, and then all of these things are happening. Of course, you're going to do most of the time what you naturally do, which is for this person is to freeze. But the goal is to not do that, but to pause, breathe, and resume. So when you are in conflict, instead of going to the trauma reaction, you go down, you make sure you do what you can do for your coping right then and there. Start doing gratitude, say positive affirmations, talk to a safe friend, self-reflection, delegating. They have a lot of things on their list that they do, which makes sense because they only mark a few things that trigger them, right? So then it's being intentional, scheduling rest, saying no, jogging, walking, setting boundaries, These are all coping skills that are healthy, life bringing behaviors. They do journaling and resting, they listen to music. So these are the things that this particular person does that allows them to be able to cope. So they go from their conflict into these things, and that allows them to feel regulated and content, and then make decisions and respond from a place that makes them feel proud. Okay? That's how the Thrive Plan works. And then it's important to have a social support system, because being connected is our lifeline and power. So they then named people on here that will benefit them, and they did name, and I don't want to say show these names because because of confidentiality, but they did name some people, and that's great that they have a social support system for themselves, so that then it just makes sense looking at their Thrive Plan that they are not as triggered. But most people do have a lot of trigger sensations that are have not done the work of going from your conflict into your coping, and then lastly using your social support system as an anchor to keep you grounded. A social support system person is someone that they are there to benefit you. Okay, a lot of times people be in relationship with others, and they're not clear with them about how they should benefit them. So that's why the Thrive Plan is here as well, for you to be able to share this with those people and say, this is how it is for me when I'm in conflict. I would like you to point me back to my coping skills when I'm in conflict, and hold space for me to do my coping in the moment, but also hold me accountable to healthy, life bringing behaviors on a regular basis. So I always say, people who are social support system people, they are to catch you, they are to check you, and they are to care for you. So this is a Thrive Plan, and you can complete a Thrive Plan today. Would love to see you all be able to do that. Thank you so much for walking through the Thrive Plan with me. That's what we do during this time. And like I said, you can go get your own Thrive Plan. The link is ticking below. And then once you complete it, you will become a commander. Yes, yes, yes. And we love for you to be a commander. Join our community, get involved in the activities we have going on, so that you're around people who are commanding their thriving, people who are not reckless about their movement, about their trauma reactions that also can also spill onto other people. Leaders must do no harm, and it's important to not do harm. So you all, thank you all for tuning in for this Try on Thriving podcast episode. You all create a thriving rest of your